All right, so how many people do we have already? Okay, we got quite some. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so let's get started, guys. So, all right, let's go to Trading View. So as you can see right here, this morning when I first like charted SDC, you see all these lines right here. Let me show you guys actually the basic first, because these are actually like advanced. So, but let me talk about this. So the reason why I alerted earlier, because SDC, is you see this one right here, this orange line. This is the breakout line right here, and this is the first 4 hour chart right here on SDC. I kind of had this drone right here, and this one right here is basically if it breaks up from the breakout line, this is how high it's gonna go, and then it has a second resistance basically. And if it breaks that second resistance, then it would start flying all the way up here, right there, at 887, the third resistance. If it broke that third resistance, then it would have been all the way up here at 11 something dollars, 11.39, and so on and so on. See that? You guys see it? You guys still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically what it was. But then in this 4 hour chart right here, it hit the resistance right there, and it starts falling down. See that? Started falling down, and then it hit the support, and then this is the next resistance again right here, which is the somewhere around the 630, 640 range. If this thing breaks here, like after the next 4 hour chart, this is gonna go all the way down right here. This one, or your next support, the 635. So that's basically the way I draw the chart. But anyway, so let's get started with the basic. So there's only two things really that you guys need. You guys don't really need. I'm gonna start deleting this. I don't need this anymore. I could draw that thing back if I needed to. Anyway, so as you guys always see, I always use a 4 hour chart. The 4 hour chart is mainly for like the whole entire day. Okay, this is good for the whole entire day. Like it's not like scalping or anything like that. You could use this for swing trade or anything. You use the 1 hour chart. That's basically within 1 hour. So you're technically day trading like fast. And then the 15-minute chart is a scalping. You know what scalping is? Like super quick. Like see that one right there? You draw a line right here. If I would have scalped this, I would have drawn the line right here. Actually, that one is not even good. So the breakout line is what I would do first. Right here is the breakout line where I will draw that, and then I will try to find the support area. I'll try to go right there. Oh yeah, that's not even good anymore. That already broke support. So the support on this one is gonna be next one. Let me try to find the best support on this one, because that one broke support. This one right here, probably that one will be good. See that? Right there. On the scalping area, this is how the scalp is called. Like, if you want to do quick trades, this is gonna hit all the way to 629 right there. If it's gonna go up to the 644 or the 629. So either or. I would not enter on this position right here. I would wait till it actually get to the 628 range or the breakout right here at 646. That's when I enter the trade. This is where a lot of people actually like fall in the trap when they do like scalping, which is the day trade. The reason why I'm talking about this one is because I want you guys to see the basic what's the time frame are used for. This is for fast trade on a 15-minute chart. The 1 hour chart is every 1 hour to look at. If we change this to the 1 hour, those lines are still going to be there. and you will see a big difference in there. See that? Still there, right? On the 1 hour. See how my lines are? Still within range. So that's basically how you actually chart on these ones. And then the 4 hour, go based on the 4 hour chart. See how different it is on the 4 hour, because the 4 hour has a different type of support area. Because this is a good for whole entire day or swing trade. Now you see that right there. That's basically the difference on the 4 hour chart. You just gotta find the support and the resistance area. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys this one trick that I've learned before I started trading. I'm sorry, when I started trading and I found this tool like really useful. If you go in a trading view, there's two things that you need to like set up on your trading view. And this is the easiest part. You don't even need to like look up or find a where the areas, the support and resistance. You can use this, like if you guys see this right here, this is my indicators that I used. This is a perfect entry and perfect exit that will tell you. And you can use a candlestick, which is called uh, Heikin Ashi. So you switch it to Heikin Ashi, so that way you don't see a lot of those like noise. You see the big difference? You don't see gaps in here, right? On the Heikin Ashi. So that's basically what you're gonna be using, and then you have to look for the indicator called the smooth Heikin Ashi. So where's that smooth? So this one right here, guys, can you see it? The SVP. No, actually, no, that's not the one. This one right here, the smooth Heikin candles. So you just have to go to indicators and then you look for the smooth. And you'll see the best part about it.
Let's see. Too small.
So this one right here. See this one? That's what you need, okay? You just like add that one up and you'll be able to pull that thing out. The only thing you can find this like indicators is with TradingView. You won't be able to find this anywhere else. And also same thing with the the Heikin candlesticks. So what is used on this one technically? So as you can see right here, when it's uptrend, the reason why you'll be able to tell. Let me just turn off the smooth Heikin first, so you'll be able to understand why I'm using this candlestick instead of like the regular one. If you see this right here, this is going uptrend. See how it was downtrend, right? You'll only be able to see like one wick right there, the bottom one. That means is going downtrend. So it was uptrend right here, right? So let's go from here. Downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. You notice right there, it doesn't have any wick on the top part, correct? So you only be able to see like one wick downtrend. That means this is hitting down. But once you start seeing this right here, that you're seeing double wick, that's about to change direction. So it's about to either go up or it will still go down. But you need a confirmation, which is this one right here. You start seeing the confirmation and it started going down. And then until you actually find this one right here with a bigger volume on the body and then just one wick. And that's when the perfect entry comes in. You can do the second one. And that's when you start going up. See that? But how can you tell that it's still gonna go up when you start seeing this area right here? You're already seeing like the downtrend, which is the two wicks and a small body. That's where the smooth Heikin candle um, comes into play. See this? So I colored it yellow basically showing for me to like be able to show it like as downtrend, and then the white is about to change to uptrend. So if you notice right here, guys, when it starts going up, when it started going up in here, that basically changed the. You see the big body right here, right, with the big wick. I mean, with the one wick on top, and it's already up here from the Heikin-Ashi smooth. That means it will start hitting up already. But as you notice right here, it kind of starts going down, and then you start seeing the Heikin-Ashi smooth was actually starting to change the color like to black. That means it was going downtrend. You don't necessarily need to exit from here because it hasn't turned yellow. You need to make sure that it turns yellow, and that's when you start exiting. If it hasn't turned yellow, then that means it's still good. You can still hold, especially if you're going on the long hold. Now, when it starts getting back up, you see this right here? Starts going back up. Even if you saw the candle like it will start changing, the Heikin-Ashi smooth is a perfect combination for it. That will tell you exactly where it's hitting or the direction. So what I was saying about the SDC, as you can see right here, it's already start going down, right? If you're still in a long run on this one, you can go all the way down here, but like I said, it's gonna go to like $5. See that?
I'm getting it.
You're gonna, if you wanna like exit later on, if it starts going yellow, then you're probably gonna be like in the five something range, like the 550. And we can change this to, let's say, 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart is still the same exact thing, guys. See that right there? Did you guys see this? The difference? Guys, if you guys are not gonna talk, can you guys please mute the mic so that way we can concentrate on this one. All right, so as you notice right here, it was still uptrend, uptrend, and then boom, it just changed. Like it's been going down. Like normally people panic right here, right? I would like this would be like already like my. I would normally like if I'm scalping, I would already like sell it from here because I kind of knew the direction already. It changed to black and it's about to go to yellow. And see that you're already downfall. Now the reason why, how is this gonna go back up in the next 15 minutes? Then it needs to change to like white, right? And then the perfect entry would be something like this. See this one right here? You don't get in the bottom, you get in right there on top, right there. In this candlestick, you don't go in this first one, you go in the second one, in this area. That's where you go in. So even if it's going down and it hasn't changed yellow on the Heikin-Ashi smooth candlestick indicator, you don't need to get out because it was still white. It hasn't even turned black also. See that? It was still going up there, and then that's how it went up. That's basically how you use this. This is one of the best tool that you guys can use. It's out there, guys. Use it. Use it for your advantage. You would not find this anywhere else. Like, you know, you only find this from a professional trader that has been doing this for a long time. Don't listen to FUDs. Don't just jump into like people telling you like what to do. If they haven't given you like any TA or any due diligence on it, why would it be going up? Because news can move stocks. Yes, it is. Volume can move stocks. As you notice right there, see that the volume. The reason why I also use volume because I can tell like if it's actually gonna go up. See right here, if I would have got in on this area, I can already tell because there's a big volume. Oh shit! Next one I'm gonna get in because the volume has started going up, and then boom. See that? Because the first volume already showed you that it's going up. That's how you get in. You use three indicators only. I mean, two indicators: the volume and the Heikin-Ashi smooth. On this one right here, see, you're not going to be able to see this going back up anytime soon. It's been falling on the 15-minute chart this whole entire day. Now, if you want to go see maybe next day, in a couple days, then go to 4 hour chart or the 1 day. Okay, you could always play it from there because in the 4 hour chart, it's still showing it's still uptrend. But again, if you want to go, day trade this, the 15-minute will tell you not to get in because see that it's still like going down. It's not going back up anytime soon. It needs a lot of volume, which is you see this green volume right here, the buying pressure. And then when you start seeing that buying pressure, then it might go back up. That's technically how you guys trade. Don't get into like emotions. Don't let your emotions play. Oh, damn, it's cheap right now. Oh, let me add some more because I need to like average down. Do not do that, guys. That is one of the biggest mistakes. You always want to wait. If you want to day trade it and add, make sure you wait till that 15-minute chart goes back to like the white Akinashi and above it, like this one right here. And take a look at the volume. If the volume is good, then do it. If the volume is bad, then don't do it yet because it could stabilize like this. See this one right here? See that you got in right here. The volume is not that great. It's just started going up, and see that it's been going sideways, right? Sideways because of the volume is not good. But when you already start seeing the volume went up, then boom, that's a perfect time to get in. See that? And then when the volume starts dying down, you kind of already know if you want to exit. That tells you a lot of indication right there. You want to do some scalping, okay? And again, I've used this, when I first like couple years of trading when I find this indicators out, and then that's how I got in. I didn't start losing a lot of money like I used to. I started making good trades. I was started making like good. I started making good decisions. I didn't just get in just because I feel like I need to get in. Those things can always help you guys out when you guys look at something that you understand, not something that you just jump into conclusion like it's cheap right now, get in, it's gonna go 500%. No, no, it's a big no-no, guys. See that? What did I tell you guys about earlier? How much was SDC gonna go to? The next support? Hello? Anybody there? Can anybody hear me?
Answer to your question.
I said 605, right? Is the next support. And look at it right now, 619. I said when it breaks 640, it's gonna go down to 605. Okay, that's the next support, which is basically it's just doing it slowly. But you see the volume right here, it's dying down. Like it's more of a selling pressure than the buying pressure. That's basically what it is. All right, so
What indicator was that again?
like I said, it's a smooth Takanashi. It's smooth Takanashi basically indicator. This one, the smooth Takanashi candle. Okay, and then you use a candlestick which is called Hakinashi Ashi. Those two things that you need, and then you need to put like the volume right there. You can use the volume so you can see where it's hitting to, like what is it doing? Is it gonna go back up or it's still gonna stay down? That's basically what you guys need to always follow. Follow rules, do not follow FUD. Now go ahead. Was there a question? I'm kind of recording this right now, guys. So if you guys need to say something, just you know, say something. So, anyways, yeah. So the volume plays a big indication in this one. That's the only things that you really need. You don't need no 50 EMAs. 20. I'm sorry. Somebody was talking. Somebody had a question.
What's the address to?
All right. So, anyways, so that's basically what I use. Now, do you guys have any question before I move on to like the most advanced, like how to do like charting, like with creating lines and all that stuff? Any questions?
Somebody pull apart.
I'm sorry, you guys are breaking up. What is it? I can't hear anybody. Okay, I guess there's no questions, so I'm gonna move on to the next one, okay? Because I am actually recording this. You guys could just go back to the video and watch it again. All right, so now I'm gonna go put this thing back on a regular candlestick because I really don't use this much. You know, I mean, I'm an advanced trader. I don't really use this. I use mainly like support and resistance, guys. So I'm gonna put this in a regular candlestick, but those are for you guys that don't really know how to like, you know, use like or like to draw a line. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the advance. Okay, so how do I know where the support and where the resistance is at? Okay, when I draw a line. So the way I do it is I look at this line right here. See this? Three candles right there that didn't move up. That's where I draw my line right there. See that? And I change my color technically to the color that where I know. Like let me see that because that's a breakout line. Well, I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna put like orange line on that one because that's a breakout line. Okay. And now let me put the support area, which is basically I'll find an area right here where it's gonna be a perfect one using this one right here. Right there. That's a perfect area right there. Need to draw it like perfectly lined up. Then I'm gonna change this one to yellow line because this is the support area. All right. Or no, you know what? Red. I'm gonna put red because that's actually the support area. That's the danger zone basically, and that's the best time to get in or get out like pretty quick. You don't need to like wait on it till like if it breaks the the support, then you can exit right there and you have minimal loss. You don't lose a lot of money rather than you jump in from this area at 650. Sorry guys, you guys are breaking up. Let me. Is somebody talking or is somebody having a question or it's just somebody in the background?
I'll get the number, the regular Chick-fil-A sandwich with the fries.
Sorry, buddy. I can't really hear you right now. It's breaking up. Let me just finish this one.
Mute everybody.
I'm gonna have to mute you for now, okay? So I'm gonna unmute you later once we're done because somebody's in the background. Defend. Okay, there. All right, so let's get back to it, guys. So now, where do I find the next resistance? So that's the question, right? That's a big question everybody wants to know. So the next resistance, you always want to find an area where you put that thing out here, which is you draw again, you find that spot, zoom out a little bit. Perfectly zoom this thing out. It's sometimes a pain in the butt. on the trading view. See that right there, guys? And let me draw this right here. Now, let me change this color right here on this one. Let me put that thing as yellow because that is the resistance. Oh shoot, that was supposed to be red because that's the support area. And this one should be yellow because there's a resistance. All right, see, you notice that? Drag it a little bit. See? What I told you guys earlier, this thing is dropping to 611, right? I mean 640. I mean my closing for today is about 630 to 611. Right now it's already at 613. It hit my 630 earlier and then went back up a little bit to 653. And I said the next support is going to be 640 for the 4-hour chart, and it hit the 4-hour chart. And right now, like it broke the 4-hour chart. Look where SDC right now. It broke from the 4-hour chart on that 640. It's now at 613 because the next support is going to be 605, and which is about to hit right there. Well, actually, no, it's not 605. So my mistake. It was 611 right there. But it might drop all the way to 605, to be honest, because sometimes it will take out those stop losses from there, you know, and it might start going back up. But if it doesn't, if it starts closing down, then boom, all the way down here. This is where you're gonna start seeing it back to the $5. But yeah, so this is how you guys draw the support and resistance. So if this thing will break, let's say if this thing goes back up, you know, it already hit like right there. Let's say it goes back up, as you notice right there, it almost like hit the support. Well, that's probably already the support because sometimes you can't draw a perfect drawing. And if it going back up, this is gonna be 631 is the next resistance area, somewhere on the 630. Okay, if it breaks a 630, then yes, this is gonna fly all the way back again to the 739 range, or I mean 740 range. And if it breaks from the 740, this is gonna fly again all the way to the numbers that I just said earlier in the beginning of this video. I'm sorry, the live lesson. So that's technically how you actually create the charts, like by drawing. This thing needs to be like lined up a little bit, but I can't kind of move it because of, there you go, that one right there. That should be perfect. So that's how I draw my support and resistance, guys. The way I enter is when it hits right there like that, when it was about to go bottom, I wouldn't even still get in right now because of the volume still looks like it's still selling. It might be a fake out right there. I will wait for the next candlestick to actually start showing me the direction. Or if it would have hit right here at 611, then I would have jumped in. But this one right here, it's kind of like faking because it might still go back down because this is still another 3 more minutes on the 15-minute candle. Let's go to 4-hour chart for the whole entire day. You're going to see a big difference on this one right here. See that? My drawing is still there, you know? Still shows right there in the 4-hour chart, except for the breakout line, because that breakout line was basically for the 15-minute chart, which is your day trading. Again, there's a difference between day trading on a scalping in a 15-minute chart and a 4-hour chart, okay? So if you want to draw on the 4-hour chart for the daily, if you want to swing it, like swing trade for tomorrow, then this is where you do a breakout. You draw a breakout like that. That's how you do a breakout. And then I'll change this color to orange because this is my breakout line. So let's say, for example, it starts bouncing back, right? Bouncing back all the way back up, all the way back up. This thing is going to go back to 690 range. Okay, $7 on a swing trade. However, if the volume is not good, guys, if the volume dies down, then it's going to have a hard time going back to the $7. So the volume needs to be there. Okay, that's the reason why you need the volume indication right there. You need to take a look at the volume because the volume plays a lot of rules on it. Now, if it breaks, let's say the volume is really good the next day when you're swinging it, and it breaks around the 714, then this is gonna go all the way to $8. Where's that? Right there. to the 7, well, I would say 7 something, 770.
Basically, you can like what they predict.
I'm sorry, did somebody have a question? Okay, guys, if you have any question, just can you just please type it in on the VIP area? Because I can't really hear you guys. It's kind of breaking up. So stock bought TA doesn't work. Okay, that's a different question. If you guys have any questions, just type it in. All right, so back again, guys. So if it breaks right here, okay, in the 716, then again, like I said, the next resistance is gonna be somewhere around the 690. I mean, I'm sorry, $7 range, which is a 748, goes all the way. If that thing breaks the 753, because it varies from day to day. It doesn't like, every day has a different support and resistance. It's not like if I tell you guys what's the support and resistance today, it's gonna be the same thing tomorrow. It's always gonna constantly change. There's a reason why when somebody tells you, oh, the support is at $6 right now, tomorrow, what is the support on it? Because tomorrow's support is gonna be it's gonna change. However, if you go on a daily chart, let's say you go on a daily chart, right? You take a look at the daily chart, then of course the daily chart would be the same exact thing, the support. It also changes the same thing. Same exact thing, but you just need to adjust this one on the daily chart to make the lines perfect because the support and resistance on the daily chart, it's still different right there. The daily chart is good for at least a one whole entire week. Okay? And then if you go like 1 week chart, then that's good for the whole entire month. So those are the big difference on every single time when you trade. And then of course it's still the same exact thing in the breakout line. You just have to make sure that the line is still a little bit perfect from there. So if you want to go in the whole entire week, that you want to know if this stock is going to run the whole entire week, then the daily chart would be the perfect chart for you to be able to get in. Because this one, that's no longer that one right there. You just basically change it from here. See that? See how my charts start to look? They look different now, right? I changed basically where the support and resistance on it because now I'm going for a whole entire week. I'm not going for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. I'm going for the whole entire week, which is I'm using the 1 day chart. Now, if I go back to the 4 hour chart, it's gonna change a little bit right there because, well, see, it's still kind of perfect on the 4 hour chart. So you can basically still use the one day, and this will still give you the whole entire week. So, I mean, either way, what you can do is just switch it up a little bit. Try to find the perfect area until you master it. Because even me myself, like I still have to like constantly take a look at the 4 hour, the 1 day, and make sure that it actually lines up. But if you want to scalp, the 50-minute chart is, okay. Nobody was DMing. Okay. All right. So that's how the way you do on any charting. All right. So anybody have a particular stock that wants to know like where's the support and resistance on it? So I could draw the support and resistance for the stock. Please type it in on the VIP chat. Okay, Neo. All right, let's take a look at the Neo first. So we're gonna go to Neo. All right, so Neo has an ugly chart right now. Oh man, this chart doesn't even look good at all. Like I hate this type of chart. I have to like look up pretty much. So see, I even had the charting right here, back way back. You have to remove that because that one already dropped from there. See that? All right, let's go. Let's go. Are you long on Neo or are you like, just want to know like a quick entry? Quick entry. Okay, so Neo, for one day, let's go take a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is basically the best tool that you can use, guys. All right, so now I have to look for the resistance level here. This looks like you can draw this thing also like this, guys. See that? You can also draw it like this because it's a downtrend. It needs to break also an uptrend right there. See that? Okay, that's not the one. Say this one right here. So you can also draw it like this, guys, like that way, because it really depends on where the trend is going. This one is going downtrend, basically. See that trend? You already know that this thing is going to hit right here, somewhere around the $30 range on the 4-hour chart. That's your next support. Or you can also go like this one right here. See? You can draw it like this one. If I draw it like this, see that? There's a big difference. It already broke support from there on the uptrend. That's the reason why you can draw downtrend also. This is a perfect example. Let me remove. Let me just colorize this one. So downtrend, I'm gonna put red, so that way you guys know what downtrend is. Put red on it, okay? And then uptrend, I'm gonna do green. That was downtrend already right there. Okay, so as you notice, as Neo was going uptrend right here, right? And this bottom right here with the green, you notice that up right here, and then it hit the resistance right there on this area, and then you see this right here. It tested it out on the second candlestick where you see the red one right there. It tested out and it didn't break on that 4-hour chart, because if you were to break on the 4-hour chart, then it would have had a new candlestick right here, and then it would have still continued the uptrend, but it didn't, so it started going down. And and this is the reason why I draw the downtrend right here, because now it's doing downtrend. Because if you see from here, this was supposed to be the support area somewhere around the 48. Who's doing it? Can you guys please mute your mic if you guys are not going to be talking? Hold on, just give me a couple minutes. Just type in your questions, guys, if you have any questions, because I can't hear you guys because I'm recording for other people. So probably that's the reason why your voice not like coming out, because of the recording. So just type it in, your question, and I'll go with it in a little bit. So again, so that's basically where it was. It broke from that resistance right there in the $29. I mean $39, and that's when it starts going down. Now it starts failing, and now that's the reason why I was able to draw this downtrend line. You see that? The downtrend line right there. This is gonna be your breakout resistance right here. I'm sorry, the breakout. Let me just draw a breakout right here. So let's see. If you want to get into Noro right now, this is what it needs to break. Okay. Let me draw this as an orange. So it's right here, right? So if it breaks right here on 37, I mean I'll say $35 range, then you have a possibility that it might start hitting back up to all the way to the $38, okay? The 38.65, and it needs to break that downtrend for it to start going uptrend right there. That's the second resistance. This is the breakout line, and this is the first resistance. I'm sorry. So breakout line needs to break, and then you need to get, once it hits right here in the resistance, it needs to break that for it to start going uptrend, and then you can start drawing your line from here going up like this. If let's say if it breaks a downtrend, right? Then you can draw a line again like that. See that? And if it breaks from here, then this one will become your then it will go all the way up here right here in the $40 range, and this is where you need to break. And then if it breaks in the $4 range, then this is gonna fly all the way to $54. So that's basically how you guys chart, okay? It's a lot of things to actually, like, you need to practice on drawing the lines, where exactly to put the lines. It's really not that hard once you get a hang of it. But this is basically more advanced, because it's a lot of, like, looking where to actually perfectly line that thing up. So I would remove this right now, because that's basically done. Those lines are done. This is downtrend right here on Neo. Neo, you're gonna see this right here. Let's see in the 15-minute chart, okay? The 15-minute chart has a different support and resistance on it. See a big difference on it, because this is daily. This is on the daily chart. Yeah. So Neo is actually a really expensive stock, which is in the $34 range. So if you do like a 15-minute chart on this one, this is how you also do the breakout line. If you want to enter on Neo, then you hit it up here. That's where you hit it on the breakout line. It needs to actually break out on the $35 range, and then that's where it starts hitting up. That's your breakout line. Or you can also do this. Hold on, because that's actually a little bit tough already. Let me. Sorry guys, my internet is kind of lagging, so it's the reason why it's actually doing this. You can also do it like this. See this one right here, the very top one on this candlestick right here, by both of them, you can just draw it from that side right there. So let's say, for example, if Neo starts hitting back up, then the breakout line is going to be in the $34. Okay? And then the next one is going to be, which is the $35 range. See that? So basically, if Neo breaks at 34 bucks, all right, at 34.70, then this is gonna go all the way up to the 35 range. And if it breaks at the $35 range, then it's gonna go all the way up again. And then your next resistance, you're gonna draw it from here again. Oh man, it's very perfect right there. All right, there you go. See this right here? This is a nice gap right here, all the way up. So if Neo was able to break this right here in the $35 range, this is gonna be easy. It will close this like gap right here. It might not close all the way, because you will have a resistance right here. Okay, it might start closing, but then even then, if it breaks out right here, then if it breaks out from this area at the $36, then for sure it's gonna go all the way up to this $37. It's gonna close that gap, and probably the downtrend is still gonna keep on going all the way up to where that red line that I put. Then that's your breakout line. I'm sorry, your next resistance line Where from the downtrend, to get out from downtrend, is gonna go to the $40 range, and then from the $40 range, if it breaks from there, then it's gonna go start hitting up all the way to wherever you guys you know if you guys are on the long trying to hold it for long term. So let's go in the 1 hour chart. I'm sorry, the 1 day chart. Okay, see that? You notice a lot of things right here, right? It becomes like smaller right there because this is scalping, this is long term, but then for like at least a week or two, and if it breaks out from here, then that's how it's gonna go up. So, and then that's the only way you can draw another line for uptrend if it breaks from the downtrend. If it doesn't break from the downtrend, you cannot make another line for uptrend. A lot of people kind of knew how to like draw uptrend line, but they don't know how to draw the downtrend line because it's kind of a little confusing because it's backward. So if it will go like if I would get in on Neo, I think I might wait till like it goes to like the $30 range. That's probably how I'm gonna enter on Neo. Or for like daily, like I mean, just for a short term, it's still $30 on the 4 hour chart. I guess on the 50 minute. So your perfect one will be the 50 minute. If you're just trying to like scalp like 50 cents, a dollar, you're not trying to get rich over the. See that, guys? See this is about to break right there in the 50-minute chart in 8 seconds. Look, this is live right here. 8 seconds, 3 seconds. Next candle. Look, do you see it? Okay, that's live, guys. You can see that right there. It broke out, and see right there. It started right there, and this is gonna go up depending on the volume because this volume right here is showing the buying pressure. See, there was a buying pressure, and it looks like it's about to like give another like buying pressure right there. So it's now at $34.83. Okay, there was a selling pressure. Now, if it's still gonna go back down, then this breakout line will become your support, which is the 34.73. And if it breaks from there on the 50-minute, always wait till the 15-minute candle closes, okay, for you to exit. So on this area right here, if I would scalp this one, I would exit somewhere. I would put like my stop loss somewhere on the 46. I'm sorry, the 43. No, I'm sorry, 44.66. That's where I would exit on this one. But this is my entry right here. I would enter on this second candle. I don't care if it's looking like red or anything like that because I do have a perfect indication that this might go up, and I have a really tight stop loss right there. So even if this thing will start heading down, if the 50-minute candle chart like still doesn't like close, then I'm still fine as long as it doesn't hit my stop loss. But that's basically how the way it is. Let's take a look a few more minutes how it start doing. Because as you see right here, see that is going back up. See that it's changing its color right now, which is the volume is coming up. So people are gonna start jumping in from there because they already start seeing the volume. And somebody sold because probably like a weak hand or somebody didn't know how to trade, kind of got scared or just try to exit from its entry, or a short was trying to attack. But it's a battle right there because this one is a good area to jump in because it's on the it just broke out the resistance. Yeah, so let's wait on this one. Let's take a look how this plays so that way we can see this live on hand. If where we at, and it will hit the next resistance. Let me just try to fix this one a little bit because it needs to. Oh my gosh, where is that one? So 384, the volume is coming up, and this is gonna be somewhere on the next resistance about 35.18. So that's any questions? Okay, thanks a lot. There's a question right here. All right, so any questions, guys, before we start waiting on this Neo, see how it works, so you guys can see it like on hand. If you can see it right here, guys, on my Saitama Ino, which is the one that I alerted, these are still my charting right there also. Wow, I think I still got that thing on the. Let me switch it. Oh, I guess I can't switch it back. This view. It's not on the Discord now. I don't even know how to like switch it back because I just have it focused on the live chart. But anyway, so if I stop sharing, it will discontinue the whole entire session. So as you see now, right there, 38, 34.87, because the volume start picking up, and like I said, he already broke out the trend line right there. All right, this is gonna be quite some weight. So let me try to figure this thing out how to fix this area. Because I need to switch tabs. I should have not done this in the beginning. I guess maybe I could just continue this one. So I'm gonna stop sharing this one right now.